Centerville neighborhood is rattled tonight after a bizarre series of events that ended with a car crashing into this hillside and starting a fire.
Yeah, this is crazy. This was at the exact spot where fire crews responded just a few weeks ago when a suspect allegedly broke into a house and doused an elderly person in gasoline and then set the house on fire.
Jeremy Harris is back in Davis County tonight. Jeremy, this is the second time you've been at this street in the same month. Any connection between these incidents?
Heidi, police say there's no connection, but that's of little comfort to the neighbors who live around here. When we got to the scene tonight, we saw the same group of neighbors who we met last month, and they simply told me, "You are not going to believe this."
They feel very unlucky right now.
This might be the most unlucky street in all of Utah.
I'm speechless. I don't understand our luck right now.
Randy Stevens says this SUV almost ran her over while she was unloading groceries.
You'll see the rice on the ground still.
She jumped out of the way and the SUV crashed into the hillside, starting a fire.
My dad, he just said, "We need your help, come out."
Neighbors grabbed fire extinguishers and ran to douse the flames before the whole mountain went up.
Just run around, fire spreading like crazy and doing our best to put it out.
I screamed for my child to call 911 and to grab fire extinguishers because the whole hillside was on fire.
This would be intense enough on its own.
The irony of all of this, I don't understand it.
But these neighbors are still recovering from a wild home invasion and fire last month.
They're unrelated and just unlucky.
Randy's family was displaced for weeks.
We literally started staying here for the first time last night.
Police put the driver in handcuffs and took him to the police station to investigate impairment. Randy thinks he was trying to run her over.
I don't know how you accelerate towards a person while you're making face-to-face contact with them and it not being intentional.
It was an eventful night for a neighborhood that didn't need one.
I'm hoping this is the last of it, though. So, well, we're going to be saying prayers. The groceries. Randy tells me that she had just gotten back from the store. She was planning to make a dinner for the firefighters and police officers who had responded to last month's fire. And you saw those fire extinguishers in the video. Randy tells me she had argued with her husband about buying so many fire extinguishers at Home Depot. And she says she just felt like she needed that many. Lucky she had them. Tonight, Centerville police identified the driver as Benjamin White. He did have a registered address in this neighborhood. According to Centerville police, they say he admitted to stealing a can of compressed air from Walmart and inhaling it right before the crash. Reporting live in Centerville, Jeremy Harris, KUTV 2 News.
Oh man, glad everyone's okay. You cannot make this stuff up. Now,
Really?
we broke this story through our 2 News app as it was happening. You can stay on top of all of the latest by downloading it. As we mentioned, this fire was at the same house we reported late last month where multiple people were hospitalized after an armed home invasion suspect set their house on fire. At this time, the 2 stories, as Jeremy mentioned, are not connected. You can find those previous reports on KUTV.com.